Hello students, welcome to this video tutorial on hashtag number of the day. In this section, we're going to focus on converting fractions, decimals, and percents. So it's really helpful if you have a calculator for this concept. Okay, so let's break it down. Let's see what you remember. All right, so I have to give you a starting fraction, okay? And we're going to use the number of the day, obviously. So how about we start with a fraction, the initial fraction of 12 over 100. So we'll start with a very simple denominator here. Okay, so whenever you're given a fraction, you have to ask yourself, is it in the lowest terms? So what that means is, can you find a number that divides evenly into the top, the numerator, and the bottom, the denominator? Well, both 12 and 100 are even numbers. So if the numbers are even, that should give you an automatic clue of what number it can be divided by. Okay? So 2 is the number that can go into all even numbers. So we're going to show our work here. So I've written here divide by 2 in both the numerator and the denominator so I don't forget. Okay, so here's where having a calculator is helpful. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. That's our new numerator. 100 divided by 2 is 50. So that's our new denominator. Okay? All right, so now that we've broken this down into lower terms, we have to ask ourselves, is this the lowest term? So, is there a number that can divide evenly into 6 and 50? Well, 6 and 50 are both even numbers, so they can still be divisible by 2. So let's show our work again. We're going to divide by 2 again. So let's divide the numerator. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And 50 divided by 2 is 25. So if we look at this newly created fraction, 3 divided by 25, is that in its lowest terms? Well, 3 is only divisible by 1 and 3. So can 3 divide evenly into 25? No, it cannot. So whenever you have that situation where a number cannot divide evenly into the top and the bottom, then we know we have our number, our fraction in lowest terms. So I'm going to copy it over here. Here's where I did all my work and I showed all my work. And here's where I write the lowest term fraction. Now sometimes you're going to start with a fraction that's already in its lowest terms, aren't you? But in this case, I wanted to give you a fraction so that I could remind you how to reduce it to its lowest terms. Okay, so how do you convert a fraction into a decimal? Well, this is very simple. So what you do is you take the numerator and then you divide it by the denominator. Numerator divided by denominator. If you have a calculator, this is really simple. 12 divided by 100 equals 0.12. So you see how fractions and decimals are connected because there are two ways of writing the same number. Okay, so now how do we do percent? Well, percent, what we do is we take the decimal that we just calculated. So let's take 0.12 and then we multiply it by 100%. So if you have your calculator, 0.12 times 100% is 12%. 12%. In this case, there were no decimals. It came out to a nice round number. Okay, so I hope this review helped. This concludes this video tutorial on hashtag number of the day. Thanks for watching. Bye.